What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cal Life here, bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. And today I'm going to be playing some Toon Worlds. And I gotta say, bro, this deck is striking some fear to people's eyes. And we are on a 4-game win streak in Diamond, and we're almost at Diamond tier 4. So, you know, for it to go on a 4-game win streak in Diamond, which is nothing but meta decks, I feel like it's doing pretty okay. Anyways, we are playing Deskbot 001. 3 Blackstone Legends, 2 Maxx, 1 Toon Cyber Dragon, 2 Red Eyes Toon Dragons, 2 Toon Dark Magicians, 1 Ancient Gear Golem, 3 Black Lusters, 2 Nibirus, and then for our spells we're playing Dark Hole, Raigeki, 3 Toon Tables, 1 Terraforming, 2 Pot of Extravagance, 1 Lightning Storm, 3 Bookmarks, 1 Pot of Prosperity, 3 Comic Cans, 3 Toon Kingdoms, 2 Called by the Graves, 3 Page-Flips, 3 Torrential Tributes, and then 1 Summon Limit. Now, to be honest, if I could, I'll be honest with y'all, I would run 3 of these. 3. Those would be my top 3 to run. I would also run 3 Nibirus, but I don't have them, so I can't run those. I would probably end up running about 3 Toon Dark Magicians as well, and then I could just cut costs anywhere else. But unfortunately we can't run that because we don't own the cards, right? So for our extra deck, we are running a Chromatic Mega Fleet. We're running Draco Berserker. We're running Shen Shen. Shen Shen's pretty easy to get into, to be honest with you. We do have a Burrow the Fleur. We have a Downlord the Magician. We have a Hope. We have the Draglubion, the Zeus, the Chrysson, the Maschiana, the Phoenix, the Nightmare Unicorn, the Auroradon, the Borosword Dragon, Mech Knight, Crusader Avermax, and then finally Apollosa Bow the Guard. Now, the extra deck doesn't care, guys. I usually just use the extra deck to go ahead and get rid of cards with the pots. So that's what it's there for extra draw power. But anyways, if you like the video, please don't forget to go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. And you guys have a tune of a day. Cal Life is signing out. Enjoy. I don't understand how we're on a 4-game win streak, man. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with 2 Torrential Tributes, and I'm gonna be honest, this is going to be a whole bunch of just passing turns and praying for the best, man, because we did not open up with anything good. So the 2 Torrential Tributes just go face down, and then this person right here is just gonna end their phase. So that tells me one thing: they either bricked or they're trying to run Crusadias, right? So I just draw into a Dark Hole, which I can't do anything of. I didn't want to play Toon Kingdom just in case I toss out a monster that we may need. Then I noticed he plays a Kaiju. After that, we draw into a Comic Can. I end turn once again. And guess what? Now we finally see what he's about to play. He plays 1 card face down. From there, I get a Terraforming. I'm going to activate the Terraforming's ability, which is going to give us a Toon Kingdom. The reason I did it is I wanted to mill my deck. And guys, I'm telling you, I'm playing this deck so you guys don't have to, okay? He goes ahead and gets the Numeron Network. Then we notice he played Numerons. And guess what? You know what's great about him playing Numerons? They can be destroyed by traps. So goodbye. 4 cards down with no stress. But guess what? We have a Toon Cyber Dragon. I played 1 card face down because I don't want to get rid of anything, which is just going to be our Toon Kingdom. He's going to play another Numeron Calling, which is going to get him another 4 monsters onto the field. We have another Torrential Tribute. We're going to get rid of that thing. And then from here, he's going to activate this again. He's going to now attack us for 4,000. And because he's not attacking a monster, they don't get their power increase. So yeah. So they all get banished. I thought he was going to go into an XC, but he only has 3 cards left, so I don't think he plays any XCs. And finally, we would have been able to summon Black Toon Black Luster Soldier, bro. Let's get to the next one. All right, so round 2, here we are. We are going first. I decided to activate Terraforming. We grab ourselves a Toon Kingdom. That way we can mill the deck. Activate the Toon Table of Contents to go ahead and search out a Toon Bookmark. Then with Toon Bookmark, I'm going to go ahead and search out the Toon Page-Flip. What this does is when I have a Toon World card on the deck, on the field, I can go ahead and select 3 cards, From selecting 3 cards, my opponent then selects any card, and whatever card that he selects, I can summon. Now the opponent cannot see the card, so it's always random, so which does suck. But I kind of wish we were able to go ahead and get something other than the Toon Dark Magician. I really wanted, ooh, I forgot we do get hit with the Lightning Storm, but it's okay. We are going to activate our Toon Page-Flip. What that's going to do is allow us to once again summon out any card, and once again the Toon Dark Magician is selected. We can use our Toon bookmark to save our Toon Kingdom. They then decide to go ahead and play a Sky Striker, which is going to be Ray, and then go into the Hayate. Then they summon out the Rose. From the Rose, they are going to attack us. They toss out the airspace into the graveyard, a weird choice to toss out, but after that, now they're going to go ahead and link again into the Nightmare Phoenix. Not really sure why, but he destroys our Toon Kingdom, which means nothing to us because we do have a Toon Kingdom right there. We summon out we play our Toon Kingdom, we toss 3 cards, we play the Toon Table of Contents, we get another Toon bookmark, and then I'm going to activate Toon Dark Magician's ability, toss that into the graveyard so we can bring out the Black Luster. And they're going to go ahead and quit, as that is essentially game, as we can just go ahead and attack immediately because Dark Magicians do 5k, and then on top of that the Black Luster will attack for 3k. So yeah, round 2 down like nothing. All right, here comes match number 3, and we are going to be going second. I'm gonna let y'all know, going second as a Toon player is absolutely trash. You don't want to go second. Anyways, we get ourselves a Terraforming, and I'm gonna draw the Toon Kingdom. From there, we're gonna activate our Toon Table of Contents. So if you search out a Toon bookmark, remember you want Toon bookmark into the graveyard just because it protects your Toon Kingdom from being destroyed. Activate the Toon Kingdom now. Now I can activate our Toon Page-Flip, which I'm going to select Black Luster, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes. We get the Toon Dark Magician. From there, I summon out our red Blackstone, which then gets destroyed, and I notice he is playing some Shadows. So he activates Naya's Shadow, which actually removes our Toon Page-Flip, our Toon bookmark from the grave, which does suck, as now our Toon Kingdom can be destroyed. And then he plays 1 card in Rages. I didn't really understand that. But yeah, that's how we're on win number 3. Let's go to the 4th match. All right, so once again we are going second, right? And oh my god, we're going against SWORDSOUL. And so I decided to go ahead and maxi here, and you guys guessed it. What do you think they have? They have them a Ash Blossom. Come on, guys. Can we just play a game without some hand traps? Please let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys like that every time you try to do something, there's a hand trap? Wait, did I just activate a hand trap too? I guess Maxx is also hand trap, so yeah. Anyways, they summon out their Chaizao. From the Chaizao, they're going to immediately go ahead and activate both effects. We can't stop it because we play 0 hand traps in this deck. So yeah, by doing this, they get themselves a Long Yun. From the Long Yun, they're going to go ahead and summon out a Baronne de Fleur. And so now what do they have? They have 2 negates essentially on the field. One that negates a monster, and then 1 Omni negate. They are going to play 1 card face down, which I assumed was Blackout, but apparently it wasn't. Anyways, we draw a comic hand, which is actually comical. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a Toon Kingdom. We activate the Toon Kingdom. He activates the Baronne de Fleur, which is a-okay in my book because we have a Toon bookmark. So for me, it really didn't matter that he activated that, because I wanted to make sure I can go ahead and activate the Toon bookmark to now get another Toon Kingdom onto the field. Banish 3 cards. We activate now the comic hand that we got rid of his thing. I can now go ahead and destroy his card, play 1 card face down, and then I'm going to go ahead and activate the Toon Page-Flip. The reason I didn't activate that earlier is because I wanted to see what he had face down wise. It was nothing. He actually gives us a Black Luster Soul. I go into the main phase. I activate Black Luster Soul's ability instead of attacking. That way I can banish a card. because I was thinking it was going to be a problematic card, but it just happened to be the Called by the Grave, which isn't going to help him too much. He then activates his Vishuda. He then goes from Vishuda into the Tenyi. Now, I decided I wanted to go ahead and Torrential Tribute here because I would be able to protect my monsters because they're both toons. But by him doing that, he had an incredible Ecclesia. And the reason I decided to go ahead and basically Torrential Tribute the Monk is because I didn't want his Vishuda to be able to activate this effect, which is when there's a non-effect monster on the field, which would have been the Monk. He can go ahead and just return a card to my hand, right? But because he had the Ecclesia in his hand, he's still able to go ahead and get himself out a SWORDSOUL Talia, which then he can go ahead and activate. So now his Baron de Fleur does go back to him, right? I protect my Toon Kingdom with the Toon bookmark, which is then going to bring him out a Chaizao. From Chaizao, he's going to go ahead and try to you're going to see he's going to go ahead and just basically end his turn, because if he attacks into us, we could just literally negate it. So our destruction. He then summons out another SWORDSOUL monster with the SWORDSOUL Sacred Summit, which isn't going to help him, as now we draw into a Nibiru, which would have been huge in our first turn. I decided to go ahead and use Blackluster's ability to banish Baron de Fleur. He realizes he cannot actually target us with that effect, which means he would have targeted one of his own monsters. So Baron de Fleur would have been banished, and then on top of that, he would have been just stuck because we are strong enough to attack over him, right? Because I still have Comic Hand. The Comic Hand I had planned to do to just go ahead and kill both his monsters. I was going to literally take his monsters and kill both of them. That was the plan. But anyways, guys, yeah, if you, I don't know, man. See ya. All right, so because people kept quitting every time I was trying to play this deck, I decided let me go ahead and do some viewer matches with some of my viewers, obviously. And so yeah, here we go. Still playing Toon decks. We do go first this time, but we unfortunately brick, and David is playing the Unchained deck. So the good thing is, by him letting us go first, I already knew what deck he would be playing, which was Unchained, because usually every time he plays the Unchained, he wants to go second, which actually is beneficial for Toons. But the one thing is, we don't have a way of summoning anything, so we decided to go ahead and Torrential Tribute. After Torrential Tributing, I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the Call by the Grave, because he destroyed one of his cards, and by doing that, he can go ahead and destroy our card as well. So I might as well get rid of both my cards right now. That way we don't lose them, right? Anyways, he decides to go ahead and bring back two Unchained, Ahura and the Sarma, I think. And then by activating their effects, they can go ahead and summon two other Unchained. Now, the good thing is we did banish the Unchained Raigeki, which is going to stop him from being able to activate that effect until the end of my turn. So all he can do is attack us for 1800 with his Unchained Soul Rage, and then another 1500 with the Raigeki. So now it is our turn. Once again, we don't draw anything, so I decided to go ahead and activate Toon Kingdom. And then because we have a Toon world on the field, I can go ahead and activate Cosmic Hand. Cosmic Hand is then going to go ahead and take his monster, leaving us with a 1800 beater. Now it's technically a Toon, so I could have attacked directly, but I wanted to get that card off the field. He then decides to go ahead and summon a Undomitable Soul Chain, and then from there, what he's going to do is try to activate the effect of Unchained Raigeki, but because the Called by the Grave is still in effect, he couldn't. Now he's going to go ahead and basically try to get rid of our Toon Kingdom, but because of Toon Bookmark, we're able to save it. So we banish Toon Bookmark, and then I immediately go for the Called by the Grave to go ahead and basically activate it on his Unbondable Unchained Soul, which he already had one in the grave. That way, when I destroyed it with Dark Hold, the one that was on the field, he can't activate its effect. So leaving him with only one card in his hand, and then he freaking top decks a evenly match. So we're forced to go ahead and banish two cards. I didn't want to banish Toon Kingdom just in case we needed it. So I do top deck into a pot of Extravagance. From there, I get rid of 6 cards, draw 2. I activate our Toon bookmark, which is going to be huge. We're going to go ahead and get a Toon Page-Flip. And from Toon Page-Flip, I go ahead and reveal Red Eyes Toon, Golem, and Blackluster. And unfortunately, we get the Golem. So we can't attack on the turn of summon. I really wanted the Blackluster, but unfortunate events didn't let us get that. He then top decks into a Abomination Prison, where he's able to go ahead and summon out his Sarama. And now, by activating this effect, he can summon out the Unchained of Disaster, destroy the Unchained of Disaster, to then summon out his Abominable Unchained Soul, and then he ends his turn. Now, if you're wondering why he's not using my monsters to go ahead and basically link to make his Unchained, while Toon Kingdom is on the field, we cannot be targeted. Our Toon monsters cannot be targeted by effects or destroyed by card effect, right? So therefore, we go ahead and draw. We get a Pot of Prosperity. I reveal 3 cards to go ahead and get a Toon Page-Flip, which is going to be big for us. From there, I activate the Toon Page-Flip. I reveal 3 cards: Red Eyes, Blackluster, Dark Magician. We do get the Blackluster, the card I was looking for. Now, I do use his effect to go ahead and banish the Unbondable Unchained, because when it's banished, its effect won't activate since it doesn't go to the graveyard, right? So then I can just go ahead and attack directly. Since we activated the Pot of Prosperity, we can only do half damage though to him. So instead of 3k, we did 1500. Does suck, but it is what it is. He then draws into a Unchained Adhua, and then from there he's able to summon out the Raigeki and place a card face down, which was the Escape of the Unchained. From there, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the battle phase. He tries to go ahead and get rid of our Toon Kingdom once again, but because of Toon Bookmark, we're able to keep it alive, and I just go ahead and attack directly. The reason I'm not attacking his monsters is because of the fact that I want to be able to go ahead and not have their effects activate. So now we switch over to my main phase 2. I get rid of both my Toon monsters. The reason I did this is because now Toon Dark Magician is on the field. I can go ahead and use 1 or 2 effects. One to either summon a Toon from the deck by discarding 1 Toon card, or I can grab a spell card. I decided to go ahead and use it to grab the Toon bookmark. Then I can activate the Toon Page-Flip. I reveal 3 cards once again. Now, you're wondering why I activated the Toon bookmark. Well, it's because of the fact that while it's in the graveyard, he can't destroy Toon World. So for 1 turn, I mean for 1 destruction. So that's why I did that. So we are kind of cooking. Like I said, this deck kind of shut him down when he wasn't able to go ahead and basically activate any of his Unchained abilities. So now we could just go ahead and attack for game, and that is going to be GG's. I do draw a Comic Hand. I try to go ahead and grab his monster so we can attack with it, but he literally chose not to let us do that. So we just go ahead and end. But anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Cal signing out. You guys have a wonderful day. See ya.